Welcome to my channel Super Rare Coins. Today is best top 3 coins. Please don't skip this video. So let's get it started. The 1999 French 5 euro cent coin belongs to the euro currency system, the official currency adopted by many European Union member states. Although the euro was introduced officially as an accounting currency on January 1, 1999, the physical coins and banknotes only began circulating on January 1, 2002. In preparation, countries such as France began minting euro coins as early as 1999. These pre-release issues were essential to build up enough stock for the massive switchover. The French 1999 5-cent piece therefore belongs to this early, first wave of euro coins, making it historically significant. The obverse, national side, of the coin carries a distinctly French design created by the artist Laurent Jorlot, who won the public competition to design the 1, 2, and 5 euro cent coins. His design represents a sower, la semeuse, an allegorical female figure sowing seeds into the earth as she walks forward. This motif is deeply rooted in French numismatic tradition, having been used since the late 19th century on silver coins of the Third Republic. By choosing the sower, France connected its euro coins with its long national tradition, while also projecting an image of progress, renewal, and hope for the future. The figure of the sower embodies not only agriculture but also the spreading of ideas, culture, and prosperity. She steps forward confidently with rays of the sun rising in the background, symbolizing a new dawn. Apt imagery for the new European monetary era. Surrounding the design are the 12 stars of the European Union arranged in a circle and the year of issue 1999, along with the mint marks. The reverse, common side, of the coin was designed by Belgian artist Luc Louix for all euro coins of every denomination. On the 5 euro cent, the design shows a globe featuring a map of Europe with parallel lines running diagonally across, symbolizing the EU's global influence in trade and economics. The numeral 5 and the words euro cent are prominently displayed. To the right of the globe are 6 thin vertical lines, each with a star at its end, further reinforcing the idea of unity and expansion. This side is common to all 5-cent coins across the Eurozone, ensuring monetary uniformity. In terms of specifications, the 5 euro cent coin is part of the copper-plated steel series, used for the 1, 2, and 5-cent denominations. It weighs 3.92 grams, has a diameter of 21.25 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.67 millimeters. Its edge is plain and smooth, unlike higher denominations which have reeded or patterned edges. The reddish-brown color is due to the copper plating, giving it the appearance of bronze, even though its core is steel. This choice of material was made to keep production costs low while ensuring durability. When fresh from the mint, the coin has a bright coppery shine, but in circulation it quickly darkens to a brownish tone. The mintage of the 1999 French 5-cent coin is notable because it was not widely released into circulation in 1999. Instead, these coins were struck and stockpiled in preparation for the euro launch in 2002. Many of the 1999 dated coins were included in official mint sets or distributed as collector issues, while others were placed in storage. As a result, while they are not excessively rare, they are considered scarcer than the later mass-produced 2002 circulation coins. Collectors place special value on the 1999 dated issues since they represent the first year of the euro in physical coin form. From a symbolic perspective, the coin is rich with meaning. The obverse design with the sower conveys France's pride in its history and ideals. The image of sowing seeds is tied to themes of growth, rebirth, and the nurturing of a collective future. At the dawn of the 21st century, when the euro was being introduced, this symbolism resonated strongly. France was committing itself to a shared European destiny while also keeping alive its own national identity. The reverse, meanwhile, reflects the broader unity of the EU, showing how France and other member states contribute to a single monetary and economic system. Thus, the coin combines national heritage and supranational identity in a harmonious way. Economically, the 5-cent coin was intended as a low-denomination coin, useful for small purchases and for rounding totals in everyday transactions. In practice, many people view 1, 2, and 5-cent coins as somewhat cumbersome due to their low value, and in some Eurozone countries there has even been debate about abolishing them. However, in 1999 and 2002, when the euro was first introduced, every denomination was important for establishing trust in the new system. The 5-cent coin played a role in ensuring that consumers did not feel short-changed during the conversion from francs, marks, lire, pesetas, and other former currencies. From a numismatic point of view, the 1999 French 5-cent is particularly interesting. Unlike the later mass issues, the early 1999 pieces are seen as collector coins, with many surviving in high quality. Proof and BU, brilliant uncirculated strikes exist, often packaged in official euro introduction sets. Circulated examples are less common since the coin did not enter daily use until 2002, meaning that many 1999 coins were preserved almost immediately. Collectors often seek 1999 as a key date when assembling a set of French euro cents. The cultural legacy of the coin lies in how it reflects France's self-identity within the European project. France insisted on using the historic Sower design, highlighting continuity and heritage. At the same time, the coin symbolizes the forward march into a shared economic space. The combination of national symbolism and European unity makes the 1999 5-cent coin a perfect illustration of what the euro sought to achieve: harmony between diversity and integration. Next, the 2002 French 5 cent coin represents the dawn of a new era in European monetary history. Although the euro had been legally introduced in 1999 as a non-physical accounting currency, it was only on January 1, 2002 that euro coins and banknotes entered the hands of the general public. On this day, France, along with 11 other EU countries, officially adopted the euro as its legal tender, replacing the French franc after centuries of national monetary tradition. For the French people, receiving the new coins in their wallets and purses was a moment of transition, both exciting and unsettling, as familiar symbols of the franc were replaced with designs that blended national heritage with European unity. Among these coins was the small 5 cent coin, a humble yet significant piece of the new monetary system. The obverse, national side, of the 5-cent coin features the beautiful image of La Semeuse, the sower, designed by French artist Laurent Jorlot. This design was chosen after a public competition to represent France on its low-value euro coins, 1, 2, and 5 cents. The sower is a classical allegorical figure of French coinage, having appeared since the late 19th century, particularly under the French Third Republic. She is depicted walking briskly to the left, scattering seeds across the land with stylized rays of the rising sun behind her. The symbolism is rich. She represents growth, renewal, and the spreading of prosperity. At the dawn of the euro era, this image was a fitting choice, reflecting not only agriculture and fertility but also the idea of sowing the seeds of a new Europe. Encircling her are the 12 stars of the European Union, symbols of unity and solidarity, and the year of issue 2002, marking the historic first circulation year of the euro. The reverse, common side, is the same for all 5-cent coins across the Eurozone and was designed by Belgian artist Luc Louix. It displays a globe in the lower right-hand quadrant, showing a map of Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, emphasizing the continent's global significance. Radiating from the globe are 6 fine vertical lines, each ending in a star, representing the EU's role in global trade and cooperation. The large numeral 5 and the inscription Euro cent clearly indicate the denomination. This side ensures consistency across all euro countries, uniting them under one monetary identity while still allowing for national individuality on the obverse. From a technical standpoint, the 5 cent coin belongs to the smallest group of euro coins made from copper-plated steel. This gives it a reddish-brown color when freshly minted, though it quickly darkens as it circulates. The coin weighs 3.92 grams, has a diameter of 21.25 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.67 millimeters. Its edge is plain and smooth, distinguishing it from higher denominations with patterned edges. The material and dimensions were chosen for durability and cost efficiency, as these low-value coins are produced in vast quantities and must withstand heavy circulation. The circulation role of the 2002 French 5-cent coin was important, as it helped facilitate the practical transition from the French franc to the euro. In France, the old franc centimes were withdrawn in 2002, and the new euro cent coins replaced them seamlessly. For everyday purchases such as bread, newspapers, and other small items, the 5-cent coin became essential in exact change. While over time many considered the 1, 2, and 5-cent coins cumbersome in 2002, they were crucial in establishing public trust in the fairness of conversion rates and preventing price inflation during the changeover. The mintage of the 2002 5 cent in France was enormous, as the French mint, Monnaie de Paris, had to supply not only enough coins for immediate circulation but also stockpiles to ensure smooth distribution. Millions of coins were struck at the Pessac mint, marked with the cornucopia mint mark, along with the privy marks of the mint's chief engravers. Because of this vast production, the 2002 issue is very common and not rare in circulation. However, its significance as the first circulating year of the euro makes it a must-have for collectors assembling a complete euro set. From a symbolic and cultural perspective, the coin bridges French tradition and European integration. The obverse, with its sower motif, anchors the design in France's numismatic past, evoking continuity with earlier francs. This was important to reassure the French people that their identity was not being lost in the new European project. At the same time, the common reverse emphasized that France was now fully committed to a shared monetary future with its European partners. Thus the coin reflects a delicate balance between the preservation of national pride and the embrace of a larger collective destiny. In numismatic terms, the 2002 French 5 cent is considered a key date simply because it is the very first issue of the euro in circulation. Although not scarce, its historical importance makes it attractive for collections. Many survive in mint state as collectors and ordinary citizens alike saved the first-year coins as souvenirs of the euro changeover. Brilliant uncirculated and proof versions were also struck and sold in presentation sets, adding further layers of collectability. Looking at the coin from the economic angle, the 5-cent coin represents the smallest practical unit of exchange in the euro system. It plays a role in rounding totals and providing exact change, though in everyday use it quickly became less valued. Nevertheless, during the launch year 2002, it carried immense psychological importance, reminding citizens that the euro was just as reliable and versatile as their old national currencies. For shopkeepers, banks, and customers, the little copper coin was an indispensable part of daily transactions. Finally, in historical hindsight, the 2002 5-cent coin marks more than just the introduction of a new denomination. It is a physical witness to one of the most ambitious monetary experiments in human history. The creation of a single currency shared across multiple sovereign nations. For France, it embodies both continuity and change, tradition and innovation, nationhood and unity. Even though small in value, it represents the larger vision of Europe itself. Next, the 2010 French 5 cent coin belongs to the first generation of euro coins introduced in 2002 when France and 11 other European Union member states officially adopted the euro currency. By 2010, the euro had already been circulating for 8 years, and it had become the everyday currency for over 300 million Europeans. In France, this coin replaced the old 5 centimes of the French franc, preserving the idea of a low-denomination coin useful for small purchases and exact change. While the French franc had disappeared from circulation by 2002, the euro cent coins carried forward much of the French coinage identity, particularly through the design chosen for the 1, 2, and 5 cent denominations. The obverse, national side, of the French 5-cent coin features the timeless image of La Semouse, the sower, designed by artist Laurent Jorlot. This motif is deeply rooted in French monetary tradition, having appeared on silver francs since 1897 and later adapted for other coins throughout the 20th century. The sower is shown walking to the left, spreading seeds into the soil with rays of the rising sun behind her. She represents agriculture growth and the nurturing of life, but also embodies a deeper symbolism of progress, renewal, and spreading, values very appropriate in the context of the European Union. The year, 2010, is inscribed at the bottom, while the 12 stars of the European Union circle the design, tying French national identity into the broader European project. The obverse also carries the mint mark of the Monnaie de Paris, Paris Mint, and the engraver's privy marks, usually a cornucopia symbolizing abundance. The reverse, common side, of the coin is the same across all Eurozone countries and was designed by Luc Louix, a Belgian artist. It depicts a globe positioned in the lower right-hand area with Europe highlighted to show its place in the world. Radiating out from the globe are 6 thin vertical lines, each ending in a 5-pointed star symbolizing Europe's outreach and global connection. The large numeral 5 dominates the left side of the coin with the words Euro cent inscribed beside it. This standardization of the reverse design ensures that all euro coins, regardless of country, can be immediately recognized as part of a common currency, reinforcing the unity of the European Union. From a technical perspective, the 2010 French 5 cent coin is made of copper-plated steel, giving it its reddish-gold tone. When new, though, it tends to darken or turn brown with circulation. The coin weighs 3.92 grams, has a diameter of 21.25 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.67 millimeters. The edge of the coin is plain and smooth, unlike higher denominations that carry reeded or decorated edges. Its physical properties were carefully chosen to make it durable, lightweight, and easily distinguishable by touch, particularly important for people with visual impairments. In terms of circulation and usage, the 2010 French 5-cent coin played a small but steady role in everyday transactions. By this time, the euro had become fully integrated into French society, and the initial uncertainties of the changeover in 2002 had long since faded. However, there was already debate about the usefulness of the smallest coins, 1, 2, and 5 cents. As many citizens felt they were inconvenient and cluttered wallets, still the 5-cent coin remained essential for precise pricing and small purchases, particularly in vending machines, supermarkets, and transportation systems. France, like most Eurozone countries, continued to mint and circulate the denomination in large numbers in 2010 to satisfy public demand. From a mintage perspective, the French mint produced millions of 5-cent coins in 2010, though exact numbers are part of annual national coinage reports. These coins were struck at the Pessac Mint near Bordeaux, which is responsible for producing circulation coins, commemorative issues, and collector sets for France. Because of the very high mintage, the 2010 5-cent coin is considered common, and it is still easily found in circulation across France and the wider Euro area. As such, it does not carry significant rarity value in ordinary condition, though special collector versions exist in proof and mint sets. The symbolic significance of the coin lies in its imagery and continuity. By choosing La Semouse, France ensured that its national side of the euro coins would not be a break from tradition, but a continuation of national identity expressed through a European framework. The image of the sower scattering seeds is not only about agriculture, it is also a metaphor for spreading French culture, enlightenment, and values across Europe. In the year 2010, as Europe was experiencing economic challenges following the global financial crisis of 2008, the image of renewal and resilience carried by the sower was particularly meaningful. From a numismatic perspective, the 2010 French 5-cent coin is primarily a collector's piece in high grades. In circulated condition, it has only face value, 0.05 euro. But in uncirculated, BU, condition, or as part of an official mint set, it carries modest collector interest. In proof quality, struck with a mirror finish and sold in presentation cases, the coin is more desirable for serious collectors. However, it remains a common issue, and its value lies more in its role within a complete euro set than in scarcity. The economic and practical role of the coin is also noteworthy. Even though small coins like the 5-cent are sometimes dismissed as burdensome, they help retailers price goods competitively, e.g. euro 0.95 or €1.99, and maintain psychological price points. The continued minting of the denomination in 2010 shows that France, like many Eurozone countries, considered it necessary to preserve the integrity of the pricing system and protect consumers from forced rounding practices. Finally, in historical terms, the 2010 5-euro cent coin is part of the ongoing narrative of the euro as a stable and widely used currency. It represents the everyday, unglamorous side of the monetary system, quietly circulating in millions of transactions, yet symbolizing the larger unity of Europe. For collectors and historians, it tells the story of France's balance between maintaining cultural heritage and embracing European integration. Though modest in value, its design and symbolism ensure it remains a meaningful artifact of 21st-century European monetary history. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.